I'm Miss Liz from the reality show, The Life with Liz. Today, I am doing the second installment of my two-part series showcasing my beautiful and much-loved vintage Mercedes-Benz. Last time, we looked at my 1976 300D, affectionately named Baby Blue. Today, I have for you my 450 SEL. And what a masterpiece she really is. This is a 1974 450 SEL. It is an always in California car. It's never ever left California, as you can see by the original blue and gold license plates, which are getting harder and harder to find here, by the way. This 74 is desirable, especially in California, because it predates all of the California strict emissions mandates, and therefore is not loaded down with the cumbersome and undesirable smog equipment that not only affects the performance of these great cars, but also requires that they often have to be smog tested. This particular model, because of its age, is exempt. The car is finished in the Mercedes-Benz factory color dark red. You're looking at one repaint that it did have, and that came out pretty well. But this is the color it was originally ordered in. I do have the data sheet. I do know it was a special order car. But these wheels, which are probably about as old as the car, are of course not factory Mercedes-Benz rims, but they are actually Zenith wire wheels. These are true knockoffs. When I bought the car, I didn't know what they were. I could tell they were old, but upon inspection of the spare, I actually have 5 of these, I saw the stamping Zenith Wire Wheel Company and made in Campbell, California. And of course, these wire wheels are long coveted by many different car aficionados, and you just don't see them anymore, and they are real knockoffs. They're not bolted on. When that spinner comes off, and there's a special lead-topped hammer in the trunk that I keep, when the spinner is hammered off, then the wheels will come off. So you have to tighten them from time to time by taking the lead hammer and just kind of bamming on them to make sure that they are secure. I just want you to take a good look at the lines of this car and the color of this car, which, you just don't even see, really. I've seen lots of 450 SELs for sale ever since I bought this one a few months ago, and not one had this color. So it's quite unique to find it. And I was very happy indeed when I did. The 450, unlike my 300D that I profiled yesterday, it really is a big car, but it really is a very different car from my 300D. Just a totally different feel and totally different performance for sure. The 300D, although very reliable and consistent, is also quite sluggish. And this 450 is no joke. I mean, it really takes off and gives you the power when you need and demand it. So it really is a joy to drive, and I think a joy to look at. I just think the lines on these 116 body styles are beautiful. Beautiful. Looks as good today as it did when this car was made almost 40 years ago. So as you can see, the chrome is in great shape. For those of you wondering, taking a look at those badges on the grille, you may notice the one to the right is a U.S. government insignia. That's because this car was bought new by a judge. An Orange County, California judge bought the car new, apparently made those customizations such as the Zenith wire wheels that he wanted, and had it a very long time. He just kept it and kept the low mileage, so it was enjoyed, but apparently not a whole lot, because it shows that it really wasn't driven very much. Now, the interior, these cars that were finished in the dark red came with the interior in this tan or camel color. It's actually called bamboo, and I think it complements the car very well. I'll get in, because only that will stop the buzzer from going off. The miles that you see, 77,692, those are original. It hasn't turned over. 77,000 original since brand new, almost 40 years ago. Pretty incredible. And all the gauges, everything works the way it's supposed to. The wood is in pretty good shape. There is one crack, unfortunately, right in the center of the dashboard, but it doesn't bother me too bad. Wood looks pretty good. Door panels, look good. Again, all the gauges work. Air conditioning works. The car came with the Becker stereo that was standard issue, especially in these flagship Mercedes-Benzes. But I don't have it, and I don't know which Becker the car came with. I do have the owner's manual to the Becker, but it was replaced by this Blaupunkt, and I researched it. The Blaupunkt is correct for this year, so the Becker couldn't have been in very long, because this Blaupunkt was standard issue in the Porsche 914 and some Ferrari models. So, again, the judge, along with the Zenith wire wheels, apparently wanted the Blaupunkt over the Becker. And it works. To this day, I can still play the cassettes, and it works just fine. All 4 power windows work. The hazard, radio fader, everything really works the way that it's supposed to. And yes, indeed, I do have a sunroof. Electrically operated, and it works like a charm. I'm going to, in time, have the front seats kind of touched up, because they do have some sun damage to the leather. There's that horrible beeping sound again. I'm going to turn the car on so that you can hear the engine, because it really does have a nice little sound to it. With 77,000 miles on the clock, as you might imagine, it does sound rather healthy. So, I will... That was a safety feature, by the way. It was, I think, the first year that seatbelts, 1974, were required, at least here in California. So this car will not start unless you put the seatbelt in. Kind of a nifty safety feature today, because people really, unless you were around in that era, would not know what to do, and it would be hard to steal the car. Okay, so, car is on and running, and I'll get close so you can actually hear. The motor is quiet, but it is indeed powerful. So, here is my 450 SEL, another one of the treasures I'm very happy to share with you. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at it. As always, tune into the Life with Liz reality show on my YouTube channel, The Life with Liz, for many, many more exciting webisodes. I hope you enjoyed it. Ta-ta, and have a wonderful day.